The Hollywood film Mobsters got very few things right, even about the life of Vincent Mad Dog Coll. But one thing they did portray correctly was Coll's demeanor and the fact that he had very few friends. And the ones he had in his bitter short life ended up abandoning him in the end. One acquaintance who had worked a few jobs with Coll noted that he was mentally unstable, a sadistic, brutal young man who became gleeful when told of speakeasy operators who were getting out of line. Why? Because now Coll had someone to beat to a pulp. Conflicting reports have Coll born in either New York City or Ireland in either 1908 or 1909. Either way, Vincent Coll was the son of Irish immigrants. Being raised in poverty-stricken Hell's Kitchen, stealing became second nature to Coll and his younger brother Peter. As a teenager, he joined the infamous Gopher Gang. J. Robert Nash noted, Coll's rise to power was similar to that of Jack Legs Diamond, in that it was meteoric and ruled by the gun. His span of criminal success and notoriety, however, was considerably less than Diamond's. After a few stints in a reformatory, Coll told his brother that he was ready to make big money. He was able to land a job with Dutch Schultz as an enforcer and a rum runner, making around $150 per week. Coll really enjoyed his work beating up bartenders and prostitutes, but he hated working for Dutch Schultz. He had plans, big plans. He would form his own gang and steal the Dutchman's empire. Coll tried to approach a few of the Dutchman's trusted aides and get them to come over to him, especially the ones who had connections. He set his sights first on Vincent Borelli, but Borelli turned him down cold. Seething with hatred, Mad Dog tracked down the Dutchman loyalist who happened to be with his girlfriend, Mary Smith, and he shot both of them dead in the street. Seeking revenge on his former employee, the Dutchman's gunners snatched Peter Coll and had him shot to death. Coll blew his top, calling the Dutchman a yellow rat and stating that he was going to burn him to hell. Mad Dog began hijacking the Dutchman's trucks and killing the drivers on the spot. He then began to muscle in on Schultz's policy rackets. He also began a lucrative kidnapping ring. He would snatch a high-ranking aide-de-camp of a rival gang and hold them for ransom. The payoffs were big, and as a result, Coll began recruiting other young hoodlum wannabes to his gang. But Coll was playing a very dangerous game. Not only was he hitting Schultz, nearly 20 of the Dutchman's men were killed by Coll, but he also went after a few of Schultz's powerful friends and allies, including Owney Madden and Jack Legs Diamond. He harassed the established gang so much that Schultz finally put a $50,000 bounty on Coll's head. One of the Dutchman's best gunners, Joey Rayo, took up the contract and began pursuing Coll. Mad Dog knew of the price on his head and Rayo's intention. Always on the lookout, Coll was ever watchful. On July 28, 1932, Coll spotted Rayo walking down East 107th Street. It was an extremely hot day and every child in the neighborhood was outside playing. All of a sudden, a car came screeching by and Coll was seen hanging out of a window holding a machine gun. He aimed it at Rayo and the men who were with him and let out a burst, spraying the street with lead. J. Robert Nash explains the carnage. Rayo and his bodyguards ducked, but the children didn't. Residents were horrified to see 5 small children, ages 2 to 4, withering on the sidewalk, some of them shot 4 or 5 times. All survived except Michael Vengali, whose stomach had been blown away by Coll's .45 caliber slug. Coll was identified as the shooter, and the next day the newspapers labeled him as the Mad Dog Killer. Rayo swore revenge on Coll for the killing of the child. Coll knew he would soon be arrested. He pulled a couple of jobs to raise money for his defense and got the best lawyer money could buy, Samuel Leibowitz. Months later, Coll was acquitted. Schultz, Madden, and Diamond had had enough. 4 of the Dutchman's gunners, including Rayo, finally caught up with Mad Dog while it was in a public phone booth at the London Chemist Drugstore on 8th Avenue and 23rd Street in Manhattan. They didn't just want to shoot Coll, they wanted him to know beforehand that he was about to die. So they made themselves known and allowed Coll to fix his stare on them. As his eyes grew big, they hit him with a volley of volleys, tearing him to shreds. Coll was unable to do anything to defend himself. The only thing he could do was die. The young gangster, who wanted to be a big shot, was hit by 15 bullets in the head and chest. When police arrived, well, nobody saw nothing. In the end, Vincent Mad Dog Coll came up short. He only had $101 to his name. His funeral was not well attended. Only his wife, sister, and a few others even bothered to show up.